Can you hear it? Welcome to Relay.
Hello and welcome to the Relay Station. I'm Nakara, and I'm not actually with you this week. I am coming to you via recorded message from my family's 1978 Dodge Frontier Sportsman RV. I just wanted to say that, sorry I can't be with you guys this week. Just headed out on a week-long hunting trip. Hope everyone is having an awesome week, and I'm thrilled that 3.0 is at Evocati now. Hopefully it hits live soon, or at least PTU, so we can all play, or most of us. Hope everyone has a great week, and I probably won't see you next weekend either, but I'll send another recorded message. Have a good one, everybody. See you around the verse. Wait, that's the wrong show.
Hello.
Hi. Hi. Hello.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Welcome to the show.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Me! No, just kidding.
Shiver's back.
Black.
Hey.
Tell a
Oh.
friend.
Shiver.
Guess who's back? Guess who's black? Black again. Fast Cart's black. Tell a friend. Guess who's black? Guess who's black? I couldn't think.
What do we do with 3 month in a row subscribers?
Play the thing.
I wish I had the thing. I don't have anything to play. I'm not Shiver, and I think Shiver just froze. Oh no, he's good. I couldn't think of a rhyme for Jake or Dave, and that's fine, and that's fine, and that's fine, because it's time for some... Anyway, welcome to the Relay Station.
Hi.
This episode is the answer. It's what you get if you multiply 6 times 9. It's all there is. It's what it is. And yes, there may be something fundamentally wrong with all of us here, but that is fine. We have for you the answer to life, the universe, and everything. Welcome to Relay Station episode 42.
42.
42.
Nice.
All right. To get started, because, since David's pouring a drink, I'm going to teach you all how to make a beverage, all right? Since I'm a bartender now, I'm going to learn you something. All right. First, you get raspberry vodka. I prefer Stoli because it's tasty. You get your glass with some ice. You go 1 ounce, maybe 1.5 ounces if you're feeling frisky.
Frisky.
You get some cranberry
That's the name of
juice.
My cat.
Some cranberry juice, just a little bit, and then you get some 7-Up or Sprite or something, and you fill that sucker right on up. There you go. I don't know what it's called. It's delicious, is what it is.
So this episode of Relay Station has been brought to you by Sprite, vodka.
Oh, I wish, dude.
Innocent Gun.
I don't
Slim
think
Shady,
Innocent Gun
apparently.
makes enough money to do sponsorships.
They should.
They should, but they don't.
Innocent Gun is some of the best beer you'll ever bloody taste. So, straight up though, Shiver, welcome back. It's been a while. Welcome back to internet land and civilization. How you doing?
Is this the internet?
I think it is.
Do memes still exist, sir?
No. They died in great meme war of
we took all the
2017.
memes and piled them onto the VerseCon Twitter account. That's what we
Yeah, I
did.
saw that. It was
What
terrible.
all my cat needs.
What?
Get a cat.
If I want to take
Sorry,
some
someone was
I don't want a cat.
JJ2078 was saying I did a nice pour, and I just...
You know
Thank
what? Why you calling my drinks
swap.
gross? Sometimes you gotta switch it up, y'all. You don't like raspberry? What's wrong with you? What's
Hey,
wrong with you?
Stormy's in chat. Masquerading as True Medic. It's not Halloween yet, Stormy. I got my Halloween costume today.
No, really.
Would anyone like me to
Are
go
you
put it
Wonder
on?
Woman?
Would
No.
anyone like me to go put it on?
No.
Nah.
No.
That's
I
okay,
do.
I'm good.
I do.
Wait, am I too loud? Is everyone else too quiet?
Hello.
There. Fixed. Sorry.
Okay.
Eric, What if I told you, don't do blackface? It doesn't work. That's not important.
Don't worry, I won't do that. Yet. So let's talk Star Citizen.
I killed Jake already.
Help me.
No, Jake, you're stuck here.
Help me.
Yeah, so I seem to have slightly fixed the pixelation because, you know, people told me
Because
how to
he's an
fix it,
idiot.
so I'm
That's
dumb.
what it is.
Yeah, I'm dumb. So Fastcart and Paul from the Astropub explained to me how Skype works.
It's fine. We're gonna get rid of it soon.
We are.
Wait.
We actually tried to do this on Discord
So,
beforehand, but it's not quite ready.
The problem with Discord is for some reason it's pretty artifacty and there's some screen tearing with video, so it looks bad. Like half the screen gets frozen for some reason. Like we'll give them some time to work out the kinks before we switch all the way over. Rocket
But
Anchor
we
asked
will.
what headset I'm using. This is the Sennheiser RS185.
And
It's
these
wireless?
Are the Sennheiser 558.
And these are the
Um,
Sennheiser HD380 Pros. Sure, what brand Sennheiser do you
Shiver
have?
doesn't have.
I got a Panasonic.
Oh,
I
Oh, by the
didn't
way,
need a headset.
not to
I've
be
got a
outdone.
microphone.
These are the Sennheiser Urbanite
Ooh.
40.
Yep. So if you want to take a look, that's what they look like.
Those are pretty.
They're totally wireless, and what I like about it, I don't know if I can pull this over. This is the transmitter, but it's also the dock, and it charges when you set it on top.
Yeah.
It's really good. It has surround sound. It's got little mini subs in there.
The Relay Station, sponsored
really
by
good.
Sennheiser.
I wish.
I wish. So-
I do.
I couldn't take a
Ironically
shite
enough,
either way.
Rivals. Ironically enough, my old headset is the Astro A50s. So
I
yeah.
have some boxes here
That's a
Yeah.
lot of boxes.
because I bought a house, and
Yep.
I have 2 weeks to pack because I'm moving in 2 weeks. So yeah.
Just in time for Halloween.
Yeah, actually, I'm already planning because normally I don't do jack for Halloween because I'm out other places. But this year, Halloween, I'm going to be at my house so that I make a good first impression to the neighborhood. Be like, yes, I've got candy,
What-
and
What if they've watched the podcast before and they already know?
well, then I think the cops are going to be called really fast.
So I have a question. So are you moving closer or farther away from Turbulent?
Yes.
Closer. I am moving approximately 10 minutes closer to Turbulent.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like 4 hours away from Turbulence.
no,
so
two. It's two.
Okay.
2 hours.
Depends on traffic.
Is that by moose or by car?
Either one, they go the same speed.
Hmm.
Okay, so
You got
let's
very fast moose or very slow car.
a little bit of both. Let's talk a little tiny bit about Star Citizen. I guess we should probably move over to talking about that. I know that
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened this
though.
week, yeah. So-
it's
Well,
okay.
how about that X1?
You know what? I do like the X1. The only thing I don't like about it is the leg well.
yeah,
I don't like it.
Isn't
It's
that fucking stupid? You got your little legs dangling out the bottom
yeah,
there now.
it's dumb.
Jake,
Otherwise,
Flintstone
if
space bike.
you literally just
Wait.
shaved the bottom off of that
Wait.
thing. It's gorgeous.
Jake, at least you have legs.
You know, that's not fair, Fast Cart. That's not fair. That's just mean.
I love you for making that joke, Fast Car.
Oh.
At the same time, I'm horrified.
Yeah. Oh.
I think we're done here.
Yeah,
We'll be
yeah.
back next week.
Join us
Wait,
next
I
week.
just want to say, I have not bought the X1. I'll probably get it in the PU. I have the Nox. I prefer to look at the Nox. The Nox
they-
is slightly bit faster. I don't know if you
Nox
guys
is-
have read the Q&A.
The Nox is a freaking space bullet, man.
yeah.
It's beautiful.
Matter of fact, I'll post the Q&A and Twitch chat real quick.
Yeah, do that up.
You know.
I'm also going to do the exclamation mark question mark to tell everyone to ask some questions, because when we get to the second half of the show, we answer your questions.
Unless you go and delete them.
What happened? What happened while I was gone?
I had to delete 2 questions because they were giant and taking up all the space, and I was worried that they would screw up the automatic question. No, it was Shiver. It was
Why
Shiver.
you?
It was Shiver.
Why? Okay, but why are you typing essays?
No, it was just
It
Shiver.
was on my tablet, and like it just wouldn't let me change the font size.
Oh.
And I was in Japan, so I was like, I'm gonna troll someone while I'm in Japan just because I can.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was just Shiver.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the X1, but
Is it just me, or does the X1 like, I don't know. Or
It's
no, not
a ship. It's just not for me.
not the X1. I
The
didn't
Nox.
really
We're
talk
talking
about this
about
when the Nox came out, but does the Nox feel like an alien ship to you? For me, I feel like it would be Aegis that made this thing.
It's alien. It's alien E. I mean,
It's sleek. It's got the hard lines that Aegis has, the angles. I feel like Aegis
which
would have
race
made
is it
this.
supposed to be based on again?
Xi'an.
yeah.
It's from the same manufacturer as the Cartual.
Alpha.
Yeah. I see. Yeah, no, I'd agree with you there, Jake, because it doesn't have any of the extremities that kind of, like the Cartual has things, and I feel like the Nox.
I wish they made like a vertical speeder, like in the prequel Star Wars, the
No, we don't talk about
those. You know what? The prequel Star Wars are fine.
They had good
Fine.
ship design.
They have their place.
The ships were fine.
Yeah, like you can't deny that they are like those movies are visual masterpieces. Okay.
The acting
speeders-
is its own thing. Visually,
The-
excellent.
The speeders that the battle droids have, the vertical ones.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I know.
I forget what they're called, but
Battle droid.
Battle droid speeders.
Battle droid.
Yeah.
speeders.
But yeah, like I was thinking like they would come out with one of those because you know the Xi'an, they're all about them vertical things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
The
Go
one
ahead,
good thing
Fastback.
I do like about the X1 is the way that people get in and out. They're just, I mean, at least
Oh,
I
it's
don't know if you saw
awesome.
the animation. But again, if you have legs.
I kind of like that the
Can I be an amputee in Star Citizen
mean,
without
yes.
without cybernetics?
no.
Just have like
But
I
yes,
don't want
but
any
that's
legs.
the only way that you can get the option to skip cutscene.
I mean, because I want one more like terrain-based ship, and it'll be like a wheelchair, like it'll be like Professor X or someone.
It would be really nice if they'd make a giant wheel. Like it seems like most science fiction
Oh my God.
universes have one of those giant wheels.
Yes.
And you're inside the wheel. Wouldn't that be great in
Please.
Star Citizen? It would be horrible
Yes.
and stupid and great.
Yes,
I
which
want
manufacturer would make it?
Misk.
Drake
Drake, yes.
Less in a giant wheel? I don't see that. But
or
maybe
Anvil,
Drake.
maybe.
Yeah, I can see one of those.
Yeah, maybe Misk.
No, I think
No,
Drake.
Misk. We need a pickup truck from Misk.
I thought we already had the freelancer.
No,
Yeah.
a truck, like an actual pickup truck.
Yes.
Um,
Oh yeah. You know what?
Consolidated Outland. Flint Dragon,
Consolidated
that's a big
Outland.
one.
They'd do something
I-
ridiculous like that.
I forget about them because
Yeah.
we don't have the Mustang from that company. I don't.
they're working on the Mustang rework right now. It's white box.
Oh, and we heard yesterday they started work on the Carrack.
You know what? It's fine. The Carrack, everybody's got their rage boner for the freaking Carrack. I'm excited because they hinted that Consolidated Outland is probably going to be the maker of the new ship that they're going to reveal at CitizenCon, and I am pumped for that. Because
You know what it's
Consolidated
gonna be?
Outland is is probably my favorite manufacturer.
I mean, it's like Consolidated Outland. It's Outland. It's for like Australia and like the Outback and like not quite Australia, but like new. It's for an unsettled.
It's not quite like that Australia, so maybe a little bit like the New Zealand. I'm not quite sure. I don't know if I know New Zealand very well now.
But it's for like. It's Subaru. It's for the Outback. It's for unexplored places.
Consolidated Outland is Tesla.
Did
Are you kidding me?
Subaru's for the Outland.
I mean, originally, yeah.
Do you know how? No, I'm not. Even discussing this with you.
Subarus go forever, man. They go forever.
Consolidated Outland is Tesla.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
not even a question.
Elon Musk. Yeah.
Not even a question. It's Tesla. Okay.
Anything else about
David,
the X1?
David, you gotta stop. You gotta conduct the.
Yes, sorry.
I can only concentrate on one
We
thing
got-
at a time.
Whatever you do, don't start chewing gum.
It's actually kind of too bad that Nakara's not here this week. 'Cause I'm
RSI
sure-
is like Ford, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like Nakara to be here because I'm sure he could go on and on about Tesla for a while, which would be great because Musk is doing some great things this week, in lots of places in the world. They just turned on, I think they just turned on some of their power stuff in Australia. They've said that they're gonna offer some to Puerto Rico. He got into a conversation with the Rick and Morty guys. You know.
Like,
good times
if
for-
they have these huge towers that can transmit power. If they don't call them Tesla coils, it's a waste.
It's true.
That makes RSI like Toyota, man. If Misk is Ford, or RSI is Chevrolet, then like watch the Aurora commercial again and tell me RSI is Tesla.
Watch the Freelancer commercial and tell me that Misk
It's
is
Fo-
anyone
no.
but Ford.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like RSI is like
It's almost like we're
in that
trying to.
space.
It's almost like we're trying to compare made up space
Yeah.
like spaceship companies.
you know what?
To
What is this podcast for, man?
exactly that?
Here's my question. Then who is Origin?
BMW, Mercedes.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
Like I've got like a real world's comparison for every manufacturer. Aegis is like Boeing
Alcoa.
or
Yeah, I was just going to ask that.
I was gonna say that too.
like
All three of us,
Fiat
all
or
three of us.
something.
Hey, don't diss Fiat. The
What's
Cinquecento is
wrong
one of the
with-
best cars ever made.
What's
That-
wrong-
that for the rest of
There's
you is
nothing
the
wrong
Fiat
with
500.
Fiat. I have an Aopoa ship.
True. So let's move
we
on a
talk
tiny bit from this, just because there are other things that we should talk about this week.
Well, there's
Turret
nothing
revamp.
else.
Turret revamp.
Drake is the all the cars from Mad Max. Yeah.
No, Drake is the
Because
Ford
none of them
Pinto.
have got a toilet either.
Drake is just the Ford Pinto.
just the Pinto.
Just the Pinto.
No, I would say Drake is like Hummer or something.
You
Hummer.
should know this. Do you know why
Jeep.
the Fiat Punto
Jeep.
was not named the Punto in Italy?
No.
Being something dirty.
Kinda. It's too close to the word Pinto, which means having a small genitalia.
I was close. Yeah.
Nice. Azriel is right. I said Boeing, I meant Lockheed Martin, and you're absolutely right. You're absolutely
Okay, so
right.
let's talk
Aegis is
turrets.
Lockheed Martin.
How bad are
They go
turrets?
pew, pew.
How bad are turrets?
Totally
they're
impossible
less
to the
bad.
Point where you want to throw your PC out the frickin' window because you're like, what's the fucking point?
Now, the
Tell us how you
ATV,
really feel.
ATV this week focused a lot on turrets. Do you guys, based on what they talked about, do you think that those things will make a difference? Do you think it's going to get better in 3.0 turrets?
I think it'll be better. I don't think it'll be good. So the problem with turrets is it's hard to have turrets work in a 6 degrees of freedom thing
Yes.
because the pilot is not staying straight, and then the turrets, it's just not good. I think it'll work well on capital ships because they're very slow moving and they're usually going in one direction. They can stay locked on a target pretty well. And I think it'll work well in atmosphere when most people are going to be level with the horizon most of the time. But like having a freelancer turret in space, it's gonna suck. Having a retaliator turret in space, it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck.
The only turret I ever tried using was probably the Super, and I tried to
Super
fight
Hornet's
5 minutes.
gonna be even worse than that because the Super Hornet is a pretty maneuverable ship in comparison to most other things with turrets.
I just can't. I get motion sickness.
You know-
if I'm not in control of this. So
You know
I
what
can't do
actually
that.
might be a little bit better, like in terms of turrets for a single seat,
Freelancer.
or well, at least no. The Gladiator.
The Gladiator, yeah. Well-
Because they're doing bombing runs anyway, so they're gonna have to be flying in a straight line.
Mhm.
Which means the turret is actually a little bit more useful because
Do you
they're
think
going straight.
now? I think we were talking about this last weekend, actually. I think I was hearing that, CIG have in the past tested, because right now we're stuck at 24 players, right? And they have in the past tested,
As far as we know,
they have in the past tested having more than 24 players in a server, but
Yeah.
only 24 ships were able to spawn, and it was kind of the let people multi-crew kind of thing. Now, I don't think that went very well, and this is something that I'm wondering, do you think would you like to go into a friend's ship and just sit in the turret, or
I would like to go into a friend's ship and do anything but the turret.
so
I'm
do
with
you,
Jake. I would be like a navigator, or maybe like
Engineer.
Yeah.
Or be someone on a mining ship, do something other.
Yeah,
yeah? So do you think
claw operator.
do you think we'll actually see in the verse people just either slaving their turrets or setting them up with auto defense, point defense instead? 'Cause-
in small skirmishes with smaller ships, probably.
Yeah, and you have a Super Hornet. I mean, there's no real reason to give away
Yeah.
your turret control.
what were you saying, Sean?
I think I think the dominant thing will be slaving them to a script or having an AI do the work because it's just going to be so fiddly. But then there will be moments you're like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to sit in a turret and let everyone else do the hard work, and I'll just shoot at things.
I think what's nice about having the turret seat in the Super Hornet is just the fact that you can bring somebody with you.
Yeah.
It's a passenger seat, basically.
Now,
Yeah.
Another set of prints is always useful.
Now, might we start to see? I mean, we're a long way from this, but assuming that at some point Star Citizen gets some kind of competitive,
Esport
esport or whatever, but
competition.
yeah, might it be there that we start to see more of a role for turret gunners of you've got a pilot who can fly smoothly enough and a turret gunner who's good enough that they do benefit from it? Is this something that we might only
Maybe.
see the true benefit from at high level play, and most of the rest of us are going to be like, I can't do it, I'm not good enough, I fly and crash into things and make everyone sick?
I think in ships like the Retaliator and the Freelancer Miss, I think turrets are going to be super vital because you have to do bombing runs, and those turrets can keep fighters off your back. Because you're going to be flying in a straight line, and if you want to take out a Polaris or an Idris or something big, then you're going to be flying in a straight line, and another person's fighter comes in behind you, you have to keep flying straight because you're going in for a bombing run, but the person in the turret can blow up the fighters on your back.
Especially for something like the Freelancer, where let's be fair, the Freelancer's field of view is very narrow at the front, and it's very narrow, and the Freelancer is a really long ship for that narrow of a field of view. So you all like it will need someone else back there.
Turrets will also be useful in the bigger cargo ships.
Hullies and stuff. Yeah.
Who are flying in a straight line in the first place.
What were you gonna say, Fastcart?
I was just considering like you can turn off the but you can make the Freelancer still fly in a straight line, but you can pivot the ship around. So you can still, I don't know if you lock on the missile, you can still fire at your target and still have a hit. But I don't see a reason why you can't just point your ship behind you and start shooting at it. But
Because it's a lot quicker to just move a very small turret than
Yeah.
move the entire massive ship.
Yeah, it's probably fast. Like you could probably move the turret faster than your thrusters can rotate the ship.
that's true.
Yeah. I think kind of what we're all sort of agreeing on here is like larger ships that don't have the defenses. Like you look at a Reclaimer or something, it doesn't have forward guns. You look at like the Hull series, they don't really have forward like there's a lot of ships that are going to need people in turrets to defend them. But those ships tend to be either immobile or flying in a straight line.
Dude, I want
smaller ones like the Hornet.
Dude, I want a ship like the Rocinante from The Expanse, where it's just covered in turrets. So you just fly it close to anything and just everywhere, and things die.
It sounds like Jake is a fan of a Death Blossom.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Given
I
how,
do. Reaper is my
Chris-
most played character.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Oh, that's
I love him. He's so good.
that's
What were
that.
you gonna say, Silver?
I'm sorry.
Given how Chris has quite an affinity for World War II, I think it's laying down the potential for what would they be? B-15, B-29, you know, Lancaster bombers and things, where they were slow-moving craft because obviously in atmosphere, but they were huge as well. So he was kind of wanting to simulate that kind of thing with 6 degrees of freedom in space.
And I seem to remember, like there would be, like fighter planes didn't really have, like you don't have a second person as a turret in something that's going really like a fighter going super fast. You'd have medium-sized like dual roles of you'd have a turret, and the turret would also run the bombing runs, and then you'd have the large bomber ships like planes that would have, you know, multiple turrets and a bomber and a bunch. But the fast-moving like
Well,
fighter
kind of
planes
did have like the heavy, the Blenheim heavy fighters, for instance, which had one gunner that was basically more of a rear gunner, which was obviously damn useful for something like that.
But you tended to have that more in heavy fighters. You didn't have it at all in like light ones, right? So
I think as well, like let's say a Hornet is a heavy fighter, because it is a heavy fighter. It's, in my opinion, it's too fast to simulate something like the Blenheim that needed something on the rear, because fast cart situation where you have got something on your 6, you can just go into decouple mode, flip the ship over, because it's a fast little Hornet.
yeah, but I think Ghost was mentioning like the Vanguard. The Vanguard is a medium. It can do bombing runs. It's got good forward guns, and it's got a turret. Like it's the medium. Even with its like, it has the two like, its entire design is a medium, like a heavy plane in World War II. Like that's right. I don't know what the words are because I'm not an expert in.
Well, the role is it's a deep space fighter, so it's I can't think of a World War II equivalent.
Wasn't
but
it like the
more modern equivalent would be the Vulcan?
Yeah. Well, there was one. I remember when they first gave us the concept art for it. There was one plane that everyone kept bringing up that was probably Chris's inspiration.
Lightning?
Was it the Lightning?
F8 Lightning, probably.
Inspiration from what? Sorry.
World War II.
Yeah, or the P-38.
Dual cockpit fighter.
The P-38.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The
not the P-38
Lightning is
Lightning?
straight up the Tumbler from Batman.
The
Which
Tumbler?
Batman? No, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
The Batmobile from the new Batmans.
Which new Batman?
Anyway, we have
not Christian Bale Batman.
Okay,
It looks
no,
like
there's
a
new
tumbler.
Batman in that.
we've got 15 more minutes before we get to questions. So I guess we should talk about the only other thing that happened this week. I'm
little
buying
thing.
a house.
Oh yeah, Paul was on Citizen of the Stars.
Yeah, Paul was on.
Yeah. Yep,
Congratulations
that's
to Paul. Paul is one of our good friends
Uh,
here at
chat.
Relay.
Chat. Did anything else happen this week?
Yeah, we might be forgetting something. Anyone out there want to stroke our memories lightly?
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know
Ugh.
why I used
Oh,
the word
they hit
stroke.
160 million.
Yeah, that's true. More money for Star Citizen. I'm gonna open up a nice Amsterdam Brewery Bone
Yeah.
Shaker Unfiltered IPA, which is a 7.1%. Let's see.
Yeah.
P38 Lightning.
Space
Nothing
Whales.
happened. Space
Space
Whale.
Whales. Yeah, I need to watch that one.
Yeah.
actually.
Space Whales are canon.
They've been canon since I wrote them as canon. Damn it.
Flint Dragon says they didn't become a penis, so that's nice.
Spaceship
oh yeah,
Train
the
Whales
monthly
mentioned
monthly report.
reports out. Yeah.
The monthly report.
Oh, yeah,
Monthly report was
I
cool.
really liked. I really liked the flora. There's some
Yeah.
really cool. There
Some
are
trees
some really
and
nice dwarf birch trees. They look like really stubby birch trees with really short arms.
Borg will be in the game according to
Borg?
the Nvidia Corporation.
What?
Yeah, so look in chat.
Sold.
Where's that?
They announced Borg will be in the game.
according to
Playable Race.
Nvidia. Yeah, Borg. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
Maybe
Cool.
he just means you can be Swedish.
Okay, fine. 3.0 hit the avocados
3.0.
because none of you are taking our bait and making this easy for us. You all suck.
Nate. I want to put this in chat. Hold on, where is it? Pinned. Possibly one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life
Wow.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
is friggin' Matauchi.
Yeah.
Yes.
I knew that.
That's
It's
so bad. It's
just-
so bad.
It's just magnificent.
You know what? People wonder if we're a cult,
was
and then Matauchi
Matauchi.
does that.
You know what? But it's his meme. It's.
I know,
the-
it's good, it's
Matauchi-
good.
It's the Matauchi bless.
I have
The-
to give credit where credit is due. There's Cole Vision from the Base Radio. He actually did it first. He actually did a sermon like a year ago.
Okay.
And
Didn't
so-
I write one for the base like a year? I think I wrote Rico a sermon like a year ago. Oh man, I wonder, if I
Probably.
can, wonder if I've got that still. Sermon. What would I have called that? Monkey
How many-
sermon.
The monkey.
How many
Citizens,
reviews
I
did that thing
stand
have?
before you today, ready to spread the word that has come to me from upon high.
The bird is.
Christ
the word.
Roberts himself has said
Oh,
this
God, you're
word
gonna do
before.
this, aren't you?
No.
He's.
Anyway,
Please.
I'm
please
done.
no.
I'm done. So
What is this?
3.0.
Jay,
Oh, no.
you posted the
No.
wrong clip, I believe.
I posted the clip where Dolvac says he likes meat. Hold on.
That is
There's
the
another-
wrong
I'll find
clip, Jake.
Hold on, I've
Good
got
job.
it. Stand by. Stand
got
by.
it?
Here it is.
I bet I can beat you. Oh,
No,
you got
too
it.
late.
You got it.
Aw.
So also take that clip of Dolvac and whenever he says something on the subreddit, just reply to him with that.
Yeah.
Oh, I made a gift for that, so you can. I could.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's take a minute to talk about 3.0 hitting the avocados. How important is
Why?
this?
By the way, I am not an avocado.
Nobody.
None of us are.
None of us here are avocados.
But
Oh, we lost. Oh,
no,
there we go.
Good. Okay. None of us here
Um,
are avocados. Even if we were avocados, there's nothing we could say because
We're also
one-
not going to talk about the patch notes that have.
we will not
been
talk
leaked.
about any leaks anywhere.
However, I am Wave 1. David is Wave 1. I don't know if either of you guys are Wave 1.
I'm concierge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Concierge is now Wave 1. So,
So we're all wave
um,
one. So once it hits wave one, we'll talk.
oh, we're gonna talk about it, and
Uh,
we're probably gonna stream it a bunch. So,
But until then, I do want to say straight up, if you are an avocado, please don't leak anything. It makes it harder for everyone, including CIG. And if you see people leaking stuff, just...
Man, David, you're just peeing into the wind right now.
I know. But I have to try.
You're just peeing into the wind.
I have to try, okay?
Peeing into the wind. It's gonna go out and it's gonna go
I don't care.
right back.
You know
in
what?
Face.
Some people like that. Don't judge them.
Okay. I didn't know you were a fan of water sports, David. I'm sorry.
This is going down south
I'm not-
very quickly.
Confirmed on this podcast, David Aris Aloja is a fan of water sports.
Actually, I hate
Flip it.
water. I haven't been a fan of water sports since I was
Listen,
doing the thing.
it is a euphemism
the-
for pee on your face during sexual activity.
Why? What about actual water sports? What about people who are like, I love water sports, and you're like, oh, that's weird, and they're like, no, I like seduing.
And you guys
did
get
I
on
come
me
back?
talking about not having legs. You can talk about that. I mean, come on, what's going on here?
We have no class and no standards. Is I
I
think
think
what
I preferred it when I couldn't understand everyone around me, you know.
how important is how glad are you?
It's
That it's-
cool.
Oh, I have to give a shout out to CS, Canadian syrup, because a couple of weeks ago we were trying to make predictions on when Avocado were going to get
Did he get the
3.0.
closest?
He got closest. He said October 4th, and it came out October 5th.
Nice.
See,
Um,
at least one of
I'm
us here
still-
at Relay always knows what they're talking about.
I'm still holding fast that 3.0 will not be live before CitizenCon.
I
I don't even think it's going to be live for CitizenCon.
Actually,
I'm
wait,
not-
I said
It'll
this
be in
last night.
PTU.
That'd be PTU.
Yeah,
That's what
I
mean.
said-
to you.
I said that last night. I said last night, I think we might hit. I think we'll hit very early PTO before CitizenCon. They might at CitizenCon put it open with the caveat of it's very bad, but we want it open for people to play. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna hit live before CitizenCon.
Yeah,
Here's a question.
they're gonna
for you.
have booths and crap at CitizenCon this time.
Yeah.
So that's a thing.
Do you think they'll have a free fly for CitizenCon? And
I hope so.
if-
They'll have a free fly for 3.0, I think.
but not necessarily CitizenCon.
Yeah. Yeah.
If it's- if-
I was surprised they didn't have one for Gamescom, but it was still
They
2.6.
came out and said they usually associate them closer to content
Patches,
releases.
not-
Yeah.
It's
It just
a free
coincided
fly-
last year. The 2.5 came out
Uh,
right around
yeah.
Gamescom.
They haven't really had a free fly in a while because what's there to fly?
Well,
They haven't had a free fly since last year.
Yeah, because there's been nothing
They
new to
haven't
fly.
had a patch since
I
last
think I
year.
want to say they have one.
Wait, what
What?
year? When is U.S. Thanksgiving again?
Last
November?
Thursday of November.
Okay, because my Thanksgiving's this week.
Yeah. It's always the
I
last
don't
Thursday of
understand
November.
why that one's different.
You're
What?
Canadian. No, we're Americans.
Yeah, you're American.
Why is Canadian and American Thanksgiving different?
Yeah,
I don't know. It's weird.
It's weird. Like
the first it's still celebrating the same
yeah,
thing.
we're celebrating this damn same thing, and yet no, we're a month earlier. I guess it's because it
Weird.
gets colder up here faster.
Dude, all right, listen. Canada thing that you did cool recently. Your
Everything
new
we've done?
toonies. Your new toonies are rad. They have the Aurora on them. Have you seen the new toonies?
No, I haven't.
They're cool.
Our new money is cool, actually.
They had a spring free fly in April of 2017.
The
It was
Aurora.
April
They have the
last
Aurora.
Was
on?
it?
Glow
Yeah,
in the dark
like your-
toonie? Oh, the Aurora Borealis.
Yeah. Yeah, not the friggin' ship.
Well, I was
David.
confused. I'm like, we're on a Star Citizen podcast.
No,
you're
you're
talking
Ares.
Confused it in Twitch chat right now.
Yeah. I hate.
Anyway.
I need to scrub that word from my lexicon of words that I can say.
What?
It
Confused.
gives you a good excuse to say bewildered instead, and it's so much more interesting if you say bewildered instead
Befuddled?
of confused.
Well,
Uh,
well, between me and Shiva loved it when I say bum.
So here's my thing that they'll probably release PTU around CitizenCon at the very least. a lot of the bugs that the Avocado are going to find are going to be bugs that they know about. It's more so like having everybody spread out and find every version of it that exists in the system. Also, oh no, never mind.
So one thing, yeah, you can't. There is one thing that I don't really care about hiding, or finding out, is the Delta Patcher.
Oh yeah, Delta Patcher is a thing and it's working.
See, that to me is something that we don't need to hide. Like, that is fantastic news.
So that's another thing why I think Avocado is going to be a lot shorter than it was in the past, is because they can push builds out much more efficiently and much more cost effectively than
Are they
were.
pushing out builds over this weekend right now though, or they're like home?
I don't know.
On Monday.
I don't know.
I think they're probably, hopefully, home.
I've
getting a
seen things
bloody
that have
weekend,
leaked
but-
Rocket Anchor, and I'm not going to talk about it.
Yeah, we don't talk about things that leaked here or on the site
you
or
really-
anywhere. If you want to
The only
find it,
leak
It's on the internet if you want to find it.
go find
only
it
leak we
yourself.
talk
We don't
about-
support it.
The only leak we talk about are the
Paul's.
ones done by Paul Selling.
Yeah.
That's the only leak we talk about.
Yeah, we talk about Paul's leak because he peed on our stream.
Yep.
His
We
stream
can only
was
talk
on our
about
stream.
Paul's leak.
He streamed on our stream.
He streamed on the stream.
Yes, he did.
He
Shiver
is a
hates me right
true
now.
streamer.
Yeah, very confused right now.
He's
You're
never
not
gonna live
confused,
that
you're
down.
Shiver.
Yeah.
Bitch.
I'm so
How does it
happy
feel?
I'm so happy that Paul has embraced the golden
Everything.
shower.
You know, okay,
Because if-
hang on. This
if he
is
was
a slight
upset
aside.
by it, it would.
This is a slight aside, but have you guys heard about the guy that's doing really well
Oh,
on
now it's a
Jeopardy right now?
slight aside.
This is a slight
About the
aside.
what?
There's a guy that's doing really well on Jeopardy right now. He's a bartender. Everyone loves him, apparently. He's doing really well on Jeopardy. He looks so much like Paul. I feel like he is Paul's, like,
Do you know
brother.
his name?
No, just look up.
Bartender Jeopardy. He does not look like Paul.
No, but, like, he's got... everything I'm hearing about him has the same, like...
He's
Just-
got two.
It's the...
Look at his hair.
I know, his hair is...
Come on, Paul.
His,
It's a little
he's-
crazy.
Do they hear him peeing or something like that on Jeopardy?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Why can't I pause your video, stupid
All
site?
right.
Anyway, he makes me think of Paul every time I see him in the news. Because
Okay.
he's a... I said it was an aside!
Okay.
An aside from peeing or an aside from the
let's take
podcast?
some
'Cause at
questions.
This point,
Yeah. yeah.
We've got another
Question
4
plan.
minutes before we hit questions. Okay, get us your questions.
Let's
It's
just
time.
questions. It's time.
Okay,
We're
so
done.
there
We don't have anything to talk about.
we don't.
There's no news.
We can't
there's-
talk about any news because all the news is with the avocados.
news
Literally,
is-
the only news is that it's with the
Ugh.
avocados, and it's great that it's with the avocados. But we have nothing to talk about because there's nothing new coming from CIG until it passes beyond the avocados, which just hit the avocados. So we've probably got another 2 to 3 weeks, I'd say, of really boring podcasts.
So I think
You call it
the
boring? I'm having fun.
so I think the Avocado and CIG's lawyer team should team up and form a team called Avocado Toast.
Okay, so apparently last week I asked, do I like the Team America song?
America.
You
can swear on the internet,
wait,
David.
I did a bunch of these. Standing on the ship, damage 2.0, World of Warships.
So I have a question.
Hang on, here
No,
it
I have
is. Yeah, go ahead,
Okay,
Fastcart. No, go
Okay.
Fastcart.
All right. So it's a silly question. So if you've seen This Week ATV, there's this guy at the beginning. His name is Boy. I look it up.
Oh, here's the thing.
Ricky Jetley.
Yeah.
I mean, between him, he's the newest one. Between him, you got Mike Jones, you got Brian Chambers, and Eric Kyan Davis, all in different studios in CIG. They all have magnificent hair. I'm like, what part of the budget is dedicated towards hair product?
90%.
They
That's
just
a lot of
he
hitters.
just puts
Mike Jones. That sounds like the alter ego to a superhero.
Oh, you never
he
know.
was a
Like, yeah.
he was a rapper in the early 2000s.
It could be true
and-
then.
I mean, even Disco Lando got a mohawk. So
So
Hasn't shaved his
a
beard
cool
yet.
thing.
Super
A cool
serious. Fuck you.
Yo, listen. The schedule report came out.
Yeah.
Something cool that Board Gamer pointed out is that ship breaching in 3.0 will be using the destruction of external doorways. So probably all of the portcullises on like the Constellation, the side door on the Freelancer, things like that.
I want to take a
Um,
second here because that right there is actually fantastic because I can remember a time when Chris was talking about that idea and how they wanted to do breaching. And
I'm glad that it exists, period, because
Well-
I
well-
have no idea how they
How?
would do it where you could do it on any place on the hull.
But that's the thing.
That's
Originally
ridiculous.
they were saying, I mean, no, we can't do that. I mean, you'll have to breach at defined breaching points because there's no way to go
You just use
beyond
the
that.
doors.
Well, yeah, that was the original idea. You have to
That makes
breach
sense.
at the doors. But
And sure enough, it's here in 3.0 right now.
I love it.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Anyway, I love that.
How do we breach the doors, though? What do we
It's-
use?
Knock.
We grab Shiver, we grab Shiver, and
We
we
ram
ram
him.
his head into
Okay.
the door repeatedly.
It's like the Battle of Blackwater, but
or
with
you could
Shiver.
just take
Yeah.
my cart and use it as a battering ram.
You know what? I hope that somewhere in Star Citizen there is your cart.
Aww.
It's
That'd
got to
kinda
be.
Like, there's a few things I really want in Star Citizen. Actually, Nakar and I have been talking about doing this as an article of like things that need to be referenced in Star Citizen. You know, moon landings, the Tesla rockets, the space shuttle.
They
moon landing,
put the Falcon
Spock.
9 in Mass Effect.
Yeah, but
cool.
like all these little things that should be referenced, and I personally vote that Fast Cart's cart needs to be referenced in Star Citizen. So
Yeah.
yeah,
There
let's
should
move on
be
to
an
some.
NPC pilot based on Fast Car with the call sign Jive Turkey.
Jive Turkey, Black Jurassic.
I'm not gonna say it.
So
David, give me the document, please.
I don't want to give you the document. It's my document. You can't.
Ah!
Have, you can't have
I
the
wanna look at
document.
it. I want to look
You
at
can't
it.
handle the document.
Because sometimes I look at chat and I don't hear what you said in the questions.
Well, then
So
you
I
should
wanna
listen to
look-
me. I'm the one that matters, Jake.
Not the audience. Screw them.
No, it's me. It's all me. It's always been me.
Okay.
I'm the only one. Rock and Anchor asks, have any of you played World of Warships? They've got a good system for
Yes.
aiming turrets. When you target an enemy, the turret locks on and tracks the target without any input. Then you adjust your aim to compensate for the target's maneuvering. It still requires player skill, but focuses on predicting enemy maneuvering instead of running out of mouse mat while chasing that bugger all over the screen. Would this work for turrets in Star Citizen, or would it be too simplified?
Maybe.
It's probably a little bit. It's not dissimilar, but I'm kind of imagining a system between that and what they use in games like BF. Basically, the turret
Yeah.
moves along, so it keeps your.
The
you know,
the
if you
problem
wanna
is
just
World of
look
Warships does
forward
it
from your
Newtonian
perspective,
physics.
The turret moves to compensate automatically.
The problem
Yeah.
is that World of Warships, you're not controlling the individual turrets. You're controlling your ship, and the turrets are auto turreted, which is what we've been talking about. Like, you will be able to auto all of your turrets, but then they're just auto turrets, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I wanted to bring up.
Point defense.
They're gonna have like different.
you.
They're gonna have
Thank
different
you.
levels of NPCs. So I'm curious to like how good an NPC can get at being a turret gunner.
This is something that now they've said for a long time that we ourselves will not have anything like levels or stats. We are base.
Yeah, we're skill based.
We are skill based, but NPCs will have levels and stats, and that kind of detail is what I'm really interested in. It's like, do you remember back in Diablo 2 when you were buying mercenaries and you'd be like, this mercenary is like level 3, but they have Frost Arrow, and you'd always want to buy the mercenary with Frost Arrow because they'd freeze all the enemies, and you wanted to hang on to that level 2 or level 1 Frost merc forever because they were the best merc in the game. Is that like...
And the thing is, like, in Star Trek Online, you could buy NPCs off the auction place.
Yeah, the NPCs
so,
are going to
like,
be procedurally generated anyway, so...
but I'm excited for that. I'm excited for procedurally generated NPCs that you hire.
Gonna be,
that's like...
It's going to be like... It's going to be like Shadow of Mordor, but in reverse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to talk about Shadow of Mordor.
Listen, we don't just... Let's all just agree that WB is the worst.
I am so sad right now about Shadow of Mordor.
Listen, I'm going to go off on a tangent for exactly 30 seconds. Ready? Here we go.
Wait. Go.
Okay, all y'all say all the time, oh, EA is the worst developer of all time. Activision is the worst developer of all time. Ubisoft, worst developer. No, none of those are the worst. WB is the worst. All they want is your money. They don't care about the art form in the least. At least the other developers make good games sometimes.
Oh, you
22 seconds.
Never mind. Oh, never mind.
Okay, let's move on.
Moving on. Yeah, Shadow of Mordor. Sad.
Rip.
Yeah, rip. Excellent. So
Buy,
Ashley,
if you want a game, buy South Park.
If you want a game, buy any other game. Ashley asks, Space Whales?
Yes.
And Ashley also asks, when do you think Landon will shave?
I don't know who Landon is. Let's move on.
But Lando is going to shave.
No. They did not ask about
Fine,
Lando. They
fine.
asked about Landon.
No,
I don't know.
Wait. He talked about Michael Landon from like what is it? Heaven.
Oh,
what is it? Heaven walking. Anyway, Michael Landon. But he passed away. So
Michael Landon.
Unfortunately, he will never have to shave again. JJ2078 asks,
he died 3 months before I was born.
Asks, in the panel's opinion, should female armor in Star Citizen be more visually appealing or more functional? For reference, there's a bunch of it. Let's
It's
no,
more
we're gonna
functional
go over
because
that.
it already is.
Should it though? Functional or appealing? Shiver.
Functional, because like I don't want my immersion ruined by seeing someone in a bikini in space.
Fastcart?
functional, because I don't want to see someone in space. I don't want to see belly buttons in space. That
Jake.
should not be a thing.
I only want to see belly buttons, but regardless, functional. This isn't high fantasy. You're in the wrong genre if you want visually appealing.
Functional because female body armor in 97% of games is fucking
Not
retarded.
97%. It depends on the genre.
Here's this
MMOs.
long
97% of MMOs.
Because all MMOs are high fantasy.
This is
I know.
50 armor and it's heavy.
I like.
Because it's high fantasy, so high fantasy gets those armors.
You know what I kind of liked from the latest Star Wars movie? Not the latest,
What?
like not Rogue One, but the episode
Seven?
Seven. The Black Stormtrooper. That
Yeah, freaking Brienne of Tarth, Phasma. Oh,
that
yes.
too. But you don't. There's no bloody difference between them, right? There's no difference between a Black Storm. Like you don't know what they are under the armor.
See, when you say Black Stormtrooper, I don't know if you mean Finn before he became. A
Yes,
rebel,
that's what I
or-
mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah, is it Finn or is it Phasma?
Finn.
Okay,
I was
well,
talking Finn because you don't know who, like you don't know what they look like under the armor, and I feel like you shouldn't know in Star Citizen.
I thought you were
either
talking about Phasma
I thought you were talking about Phasma.
Oh.
because you didn't know she was a woman until she
I didn't
spoke.
know.
Well,
Yeah,
that
right.
too. That too. It's both of them. Both of them make the point of
I mean, Game of Thrones did the same thing with Brienne, same
Yes.
actress.
yeah, and it's a
she
good.
was-
I like that.
I actually recently watched that episode where they introduce her again, in the second season, and she's fighting Loris, and you have no idea that Brienne is a woman, and then she takes off her helmet, and she's like, "Yo, I'm a woman."
I
Get
like
wrecked,
that.
Loris.
I like that. There's no. Yeah, you know what? And Ghost just linked an image in chat of some female armor in Star Citizen, and guess what? It looks like armor. It's great. Thank you. And not to say that there shouldn't be differences in the two armors, because actually, for example, the Canadian military actually had a really big problem for a long time because they gave out the same body armor to male and female soldiers, and the body armor didn't work for the women. So they
It
finally,
should be form fitting.
It should be form. There are differences in physicalness that have to be accounted for, but there still needs to be armor. A bikini ain't gonna stop a bullet.
Yeah, I mean, like,
It depends on the bikini.
like
And the bullet.
just like for males, that the armor in Star Citizen accentuates the features because it's form fitting. Should be the same for the females.
Okay?
They're both unrealistic. They're
They're
both unrealistic expectations for both genders because they're athletic and beautiful.
Yeah, they are not
you know-
like any of us.
I mean, I'm just watching Jake just go like this all over himself and like, yeah.
Okay.
No.
The sweet naked male model.
Okay. Okay. Ashley asks, what is your opinion on people in the Evocati breaking NDA? Shiver?
We kind of covered that.
I personally don't give a fuck either way. It's their NDA.
Fast cart?
I prefer if they didn't, but I mean, it's my choice if I want to click on it. I mean, if it just pops up on my screen, I have no choice but to see it. Yeah, but
Jake?
If you expected things to not leak out of NDA, you are kidding yourself. This is the internet. Welcome to real life.
I accept Jake's statement that it is real life. At the same time,
It sucks,
this is-
but
no,
you
no,
got
Jake,
fantasy.
hang on. This is my opinion on the people in Evocati breaking NDA, and my opinion of anyone that breaks NDA is they're a shit.
I mean,
I mean,
That's it.
if you break
You break-
NDA, you can be legally prosecuted.
And you
that's what I was
should.
gonna say.
You're a shit. You're a shit. There we go. Ashley also asks,
Singular.
you are a singular
one.
shit.
One.
Yeah.
Uno. Just one.
To say uno shit.
It's merda in
Merda.
Spanish.
It's
It's also that
yeah,
in Italian.
merde and it's merde in French. So,
Romance languages.
merde
It's Latin.
or something. Ashley asks, what do you think we'll see at CitizenCon from CNOU?
New ship. Duh.
A new commercial.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I would love a new I would love them to, if they've basically done all of the.
They've been doing new commercials. What are you talking about?
No,
Yeah,
no,
they
but
have.
We just had one.
I know, but we still need the Retaliator commercial. That is
No,
one
we
of the
don't.
things.
Everyone.
we
yeah.
really don't.
They
Don't
do.
need
They
it,
do.
No.
It was promised. It's
Hey,
the Retaliator pro. It is a stretch goal. It has to be delivered.
Wait, David. You said need. I think the word you're looking for is want, because you need air to live and water to live. You don't need a retaliator commercial.
No, I need the Retaliator commercial to live. Otherwise, they've broken
you
a
don't
promise.
Even like the Retaliator.
Nope. But it's a stretch goal. It's a stretch goal. It needs to happen. Rudy,
I
I
really
hope we get a
enjoyed.
roadmap.
I really
that. I'm
enjoyed
really
the
hoping-
600i commercial because just for Pedro being a freaking
Oh my God,
boss,
Pedro.
as usual. My goodness, man,
It's-
that
it's really
it's-
important to remember every once in a while that Pedro came from the community. He was just a guy that liked Star Citizen that was like, I'm going to write some music for Star Citizen.
no,
Wasn't it?
he's a composer.
Yeah,
dude.
but he didn't get hired because he was a composer. He got hired because he liked Star
Oh,
Citizen in the first place.
I think he got hired because he's a composer.
Yeah,
But
I don't
he-
think I don't think he's from the
I
community. that
understand
did
thought
what
he
that.
David
was.
is trying
He's
to say.
not- no.
I don't think so.
No,
yeah,
no,
wasn't it?
No.
No.
I have to look this up again. Maybe my memory's
I know,
failing.
I'm pretty sure Chris
David.
approached him.
So many people have been hired from the community. It's hard to keep track of who's who anymore.
If you want to check out some cool stuff, if you want here, I'm trying to find it now.
I need to find it. I need to find
you
this
get
now.
hired by CIG, look into CryEngine modding and
Yeah.
just learn as much of that as you can, because they are pretty willing to give you the first step on the ladder if you want to get into the industry.
I think that's one of the things we lost.
What?
I think it was on our SoundCloud.
Yeah, it probably was.
Rip. Okay.
Because we did do
I
that
did-
interview, but
If you can find it on the internet somewhere, I Pedro a couple years ago.
Oh, okay.
It was awesome. We talked about Amiga games for like an hour. Because that's where all his that's what inspired him to become a video game.
Oh, That's the point.
Did he do the music for the original Wing Commanders then? Or was
No.
that someone else?
no,
No.
Okay.
it was someone
He's
else.
too young.
just a reminder.
He would be a teenager when those came out.
It was a year ago this weekend that we were all at Citizen.
Yeah. You know what? This is the closest we're gonna get to it. So, happy birthday, Star Citizen.
Yeah. Spoilers.
Can we talk about this concierge
Call
thing
your
that-
mom.
that-
She
that- that they,
worries.
that they're holding on the tent?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
you know
there's
what?
gonna
We
be a
can
party.
talk about this concierge thing that they're holding on the tent. Because guess what? I'm a concierge, and guess what? Not a single one of their studios is anywhere even remotely close to where I am. But they could do it at Church.
David,
no.
David,
Your
David,
nearest
listen.
studio is closer than mine.
if they had a studio that was
is
close
it?
to you, we would not be having this. Well, we would be having this podcast, but you would not be on it. They would have hired you a long time ago, and
It's
you
true.
would
Yeah, no, you're right. It's true. It's true.
you would have quit your job.
I would have.
Yeah.
If they had something up here, I would have gone to work for them.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, but anyway, that's on the tent.
Yeah. If you are a
On the actual Star
Anniversary.
Citizen birthday.
if you
Yeah.
are a concierge and you are near any of the studios, there will be something at the studios on the 10th for concierge backers. You probably got an email if you're a concierge. Check it.
All of them, including both UK locations.
Yeah, even Derby. I'm like,
Also,
wow, okay.
Shiver, you are much closer because the only official studio, the closest official studio to me is actually probably Austin.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah. So guess what? You're closer.
Turbulence.
Not an official studio and doesn't
bedtime,
have a
yeah.
concierge event.
I don't
Are
even
they
know where
not
my
doing
black
it for
card
Turbulent?
is.
What?
I did
They
not
don't
want
have
it.
one at Turbulent.
Really?
Really?
Well, that is a crock.
I checked. If they
Yeah,
had
you-
one at
you-
Turbulent, I would take the day off
You
and
know what's
I'd
going
go.
on, Eris? They've looked at the map and they go,
That's where Eris
"Eris
is. Let's
close,
fuck
let's
him.
not go." No, fuck her.
Yeah. All right, let's move on.
Yeah.
Give me us some more questions. We're running out.
We're running out. So Rudy asks, if you
Oh,
could
no.
have one real life vehicle in Star Citizen, what would it be? Not
A
military.
dirt bike. A dirt bike. Easy dirt bike or an
Flying
ATV.
DeLorean.
Okay, so he said
No,
real
you
life,
know what?
so
I
don't-
said
don't
this-
think-
I saw a documentary about it with Michael J. Fox.
Straight up, I said this earlier. Fast cart's cart.
Oh, he ran.
Oh, you want it to actually be a vehicle?
Yeah, he said vehicle.
Yeah,
he said,
I want it to
yeah.
actually be I want it to be.
Freaking like high-powered version of his car. It goes like
You know
goes
what?
Like
You
50
lose.
meters per second.
You lose
my
your
car.
legs in battle, right? But just like it takes time for your ship to be replaced, it takes time for your legs to be replaced. You need a cart, and all carts
Fast cart.
will be fast cart. Fast cart brand cart.
And they need to make it
Fast car
freaking
TM.
High
high
powered.
fast
Yes.
cart. You just friggin' just right alongside a knot.
So,
Fast cart just in his
so
chair. Just...
would my weapon be size 1?
Yes.
It's always size 1. Never mind.
Gross.
Oh,
Gross.
Okay.
No,
we're
no, you
we're
just have a
totally
railgun.
adults here. We're
You just holding a railgun.
Confused asks, now Eris, if you want to be me and I have to be Shiver, does that mean that Fastcart has to be Jake? And is that cultural appropriation?
Yes.
Yes.
It'll be blackwashing, which never happened.
Oh my god, we are way too. Christians in Space the musical is back and asks.
He's never left. It's no
Never left, I know. But I love the name. Other than Levski, when are more dense urban areas, inhabited or not, supposed to be worked on for implementation that don't have an armistice zone? Urban warfare would be fucking slick as shaved balls. On a side note, Shiver's piercings turn me on spiritually.
I'm pretty sure that there's going to be sections of Area 18 and ArcCorp that will not be an armistice zone. There's scummy parts of area of ArcCorp. So.
ArcCorp may be an armistice zone, but remember, even armistice zones, you can smuggle things in. You can smuggle guns in. You will be able to fire in
ship weapons. Like handheld weapons are different from ship weapons because they turn off all your ship weapons so you don't blow up the whole zone and do strafing runs, right? But handheld weapons, totally different. You can smuggle those in because they're small enough. Are you laughing at me talking about my handheld weapon?
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm hoping that
I'm gonna be quiet.
A planet like Necromunda from Warhammer, where it's just, you know, wretched scum and villainy all the way up from the underground.
Why are you talking about my shaved balls? For those of you listening to the audio version of this podcast, find this time on Twitch just to see David being the worst. All right,
Always.
let's continue.
So there are dozens of us! Exclamation mark. Says so about those Patreon reward tiers or other monthly things that are missing. Wall of Thanks looks nice though.
What do you mean missing?
We haven't done a Patreon meet and greet this month. I actually wanted
we
to
can do that.
We've
been trying to do that, but everybody's been gone. So,
that's actually my fault. I was actually supposed to organize one last weekend after the podcast, but I'm literally right in the middle of buying a house, and I'm
in terms.
I know someone who woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning on their fucking holiday to attend that.
In terms of the sale for the merch sale for the $5 backers, I've been actually trying to get a hold of TeePublic. They're impossible to get a hold of. It's partially due to the fact that they have completely changed their business model.
Ooh.
So I've been waiting for them to finish that essentially, and I've been pestering them for a while. If you want though, what we can do for you is if you are a Patreon subscriber, if you want to buy some merch at a discount, go ahead and buy the merch at full price. Send me a message with your email so I can find you on the Patreon list, and we'll reimburse you.
Yep.
For the
Straight
discount.
up.
That's nice of you.
That's easy.
It's I really do want to apologize. I haven't been able to do nearly as many things the past month or two that I've
Not like any of
wanted
you
to.
are buying merch anyway.
No,
you
but
scrubs.
but straight up, it's. I mean, you can actually see the half empty shelves and moving boxes behind me. My plan right now is actually to be moved into my new house in 2 weeks, because I should get it on the 18th if the bank doesn't fuck up anything more. So,
What
Jake,
just
are you
happened?
okay?
Freaking Jeremiah Lee in chat right now. Star Citizen does not endorse Aerospeed cave balls.
What? Where's that? I don't see that.
It's
Just scroll up a bit. Just scroll up. It's not at the bottom. It's below Bright Mode. In between Bright Mode and Burst Alive.
I don't see it.
It's in
Yeah, I'll
chat
copy
right
and paste
now.
it for you. You want it in Discord or Skype?
Just put it in Discord. I really don't see this.
Freaking Jeremiah.
That's amazing. Screw you,
Jesus.
Jeremiah.
Let's move on.
Everyone likes
There
my
you go.
shit. Oh, I mean, What?
I'll screenshot
In
it.
fairness, if I had 4 cables, I'd probably shave them.
Straight up, I've spent all week in a state of absolute panic because the bank has gone from like you're not getting it to you're getting it to you're getting it but we need this to you're getting it but you need this to you're not getting it to here you can do this. It's been chaos and I'm
all
sorry.
all this being said, if you're a $10 backer and you want to talk to us, like you can do so at any time in the patron channel.
Yeah.
Like
just like yell at us and be like,
yeah.
what's going
Like
on?
if there's a couple of us around, we'll be happy to hop in chat. But in terms of like a scheduled thing, it's just been tough lately. So
And just so you guys know, I was a $10 backer, and I got to be on a podcast with you guys.
it's
Don't
true.
cry.
We're not going to do that for all the $10 backers.
But I do want to say one thing. I want to say thank you for the compliment about the Wall of Things. I got together with Nicole and we together. So
Thank you, thank you,
Yeah.
Fastcart. Fastcart helps us a lot. So thank you, Fastcart.
All right.
Fastcart helps everyone. Let's move on. So, Spaceship Training Wheels says, this is for everyone, but really I want a Jake rant. But what must you see from Squadron 42 at CitizenCon? Hang on, Jake.
why?
You're going
Why
last.
did you do this? Why?
Jake's going last. Shiver, what do we need to see from Squadron 42 at CitizenCon?
Come back to me. I'm what?
Okay, Fastcart.
What need to see or want to see? He
Need
said
to see.
need, but I
Need.
want to see Gillian Anderson and Mona Mitra. Yeah.
Here's what we need to see. An update. We need to see an
literally
update.
anything.
We've gone 2 years now since it was supposed to be released. We need to see an update. I don't even care if we see a release date or not. We need to know what's holding it back, where it is,
I don't
and
care
what's
about
coming.
release dates.
We need an update, and we need that promised schedule, that Squadron 42 schedule showing us what is left to do. Shiver, anything to add?
I can't add to that without breaking NDA.
Okay, Jake.
Listen.
Hey, listen.
Literally anything.
Hey,
is
listen.
What we need to see.
Hey, listen.
Hey,
listen.
Up C. Okay. No. Like, besides the obvious answer of literally anything, gameplay demo, cinematic demo, trailer, and I like the schedule. I don't need a release date. Screw that. Release dates suck. Yeah, we lost somebody.
Did we?
Fastcart, we lost you.
In Discord?
Fast cuts.
Oh,
muted.
Yeah,
We lost
Oh.
Fastcart in Discord.
we lost Fastcart.
We'll get him back. Keep going, Jake.
Fastcart, we lost you, Discord. Okay,
I'm back.
there we go. Hello.
Welcome back, Fastcart.
Yeah. So honestly, like an extended gameplay demo of Squadron 42 would be awesome. Because we really we've only heard descriptions of what the gameplay will be like. It'd be really nice to see what the gameplay is going to be like.
I'd be more appreciative of that when they get closer to release, not necessarily just CitizenCon, but whenever they're ready to put out there.
Even I mean, they had a vertical slice ready, just about ready last year. So they've got gameplay, obviously.
I would rather see like a
wanna see the
benchmark.
improved
People can
monitor.
tell whether or not they can play the game on their PC.
Something
Yeah.
like we need, and that's where I'm standing.
Substance.
Is we need
No
anything.
PowerPoint slides.
No, you know what?
We're not
I
doing
would-
that again.
I
would
like
even-
PowerPoint
I
slides.
would even take PowerPoint slides that say,
Yeah.
"This is where we are. This is
No,
what's
we
left."
had that last year.
Not really.
we had
not,
that last
Not
year.
for Squadron.
We're not-
Not for Squadron.
Yes, we did. We absolutely
yeah,
did.
they
They're
were
like,
kind
they're
of
like,
weird for Squadron,
we
yeah.
have this gray box or better, blah blah blah. No, we did that already. We need some
Yeah. No, you're right.
gumption.
Jay Lee says, "But I love PowerPoint. So do we. But you know what we love more?
You could do PowerPoints. You could do PowerPoints for the rest of the presentation.
Show us something, please.
I also like PowerPoints, Jay Lee.
Please.
But not two PowerPoints for the same thing.
We can animate the text and everything.
Yeah.
If you animate,
That's Jay Lee's second job at CIG. He makes the beautiful character portraits, and then he does all those fancy text animation for the PowerPoints. He just
Okay.
wants to be appreciated. He just wants to be appreciated. Is
hey,
what it is.
never think that anyone at CIG isn't appreciated. But
Listen,
by all of
David,
us.
it was a
But
joke.
we're gonna yell at you all. We're gonna yell at you all until we see something.
as a group.
As a group.
I'm glad I don't drink.
All right. Okay. You ask for a question, you get a question. Ask, what is your favorite number? Mine is 52.
52.
I don't know why. It's always been 52.
You just want to be a rebel.
It
Last
has
card?
nothing. It has nothing to do with it being 10 greater than 52. It has nothing to do with that. It was before I read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. 52 was my favorite number.
Well,
Fast card?
it is the number of weeks we have in a year, the number of cards in the deck.
Yep, it's a good number.
It's a pretty good
It's a
number.
good number.
What's yours, Fast Cart?
Infinity.
Shiver?
Okay.
It's a sideways 8.
Well, there is only one number. One is the only number. It's just that everything after that is
One is
just
the
what you call
loneliest
a
number,
group
Shiver.
of those ones.
Shiver, 1 is the loneliest number.
Isn't that 0?
2 can be as bad as 1.
0
though.
is not a number.
Well, you see, we can do philosopher
So
up in here.
does that mean that negative numbers aren't a number either?
Yes. Mine,
So
personally...
if you owed me money, you wouldn't owe me money because that would be a negative number.
Yep.
No, if you owe me money, you owe me money. But if I owe you money, then it's imaginary.
Mine is 97.
It's good. It's the lowest amount you can get an A+.
I was gonna guess that was
Yeah.
when he lost his virginity, but he's a bit young for that.
Maybe that's who he... No.
I would
never
have been 11. So yeah.
Gross.
Yeah. So
Gross.
Rudy asks, for Jake, did it hurt when you got the Jacob's Ladder?
Ha! Let's move on.
Spaceship Training Wheels asks, please wildly speculate about what will happen with the booths and longer hours for SitCon. People gonna play shit at the booths? They're gonna play shit
Yeah,
for
it's
hours?
gonna be
They're gonna be
wild.
lineups for hours, and then CIG
It's-
gonna be like, hey, get off those booths. We're gonna show you some shit on the screen up here, and everyone's gonna be like, ooh, color.
No, the screen up here is first before the booths.
You missed the part. He said wild speculation. So
Oh.
I think inside the booth for
Okay.
wacky wailing and
I
fearful
got you.
arm men.
I got you. Yeah, they're just gonna have like probably a similar demo that they had at Gamescom.
New and improved.
New and improved. It'll probably like
No,
it'll probably
it'll say new and improved on
And I hate to bring this up based on my previous speculation of PTU at least will be out before CitizenCon, but
No.
CitizenCon having booths would be great for people to try out 3.0 as if they were avocados who are not avocados. But then I also hang on though, I have a complaint about that. I want to complain about that. Because guess where CitizenCon is this year? It's in Frankfurt. And guess what was also in Frankfurt this year was Gamescom. So the people of Frankfurt get to try Gamescom before anyone else gets to try the Gamescom demo before anyone else gets to try it, which was basically 3.0. And then if
Do you
they get to
think
try
the
it at
attendees
CitizenCon
overlap?
as well, I think some of them might, yes. But I also think that that's a problem.
it's fine.
I think no, I seriously have a problem with CIG only supporting 2 conventions now, and both of them being in Frankfurt this year.
I mean,
that
next
is
year
a
it won't
problem.
be.
No, next year won't be, but it's still a problem that every year they focus 90% of their
think-
efforts on Gamescom and so little on
Yeah.
anything else. There are so many other conventions that they could focus on and they don't.
around that
and
time.
that is insulting.
So around the same time as Gamescom, if they waited, I guess it would be pretty close to CitizenCon, which is probably why they don't do it. But PAX Prime is right there.
PAX Prime's there. PAX East is earlier. There's like
PAX East would be a bit soon. So I don't know.
PAX
Well,
East,
they're close-
there's Toronto Comic Con. There's conventions in Montreal. There are conventions elsewhere in the world. My
they could
complaint.
They could do San Diego Comic-Con.
They could do a lot of others. Why is it
July.
Gamescom every single year? And if it's Gamescom every single year,
because Gamescom
I'd just like to
Gamescom is
say,
the
why
largest
is
games
it either
convention
the US
in the world.
or Europe every single year? There's another there's another quarter of the globe left.
yes,
They've
I know.
done-
That's what I'm saying. Canada. Guess what? Canada's bigger than the United
I'm
States.
sorry, isn't Canada on the continent of America?
No, it's
You would
fucking
be
not,
okay
you
with
bitch.
PAX East. You would be okay with PAX East. That's not that far.
No, actually, I want something in Canada. I want something that accepts the fact that I want something in Australia.
I'd
I
come
want
to
something
Canada.
in Canada, and I want something in the rest of the world,
Tibet.
Asia.
All right, let's move on.
Yep.
Give us more questions, yo.
No, hang on. I agree with Ghost 404. I personally am furious that they don't do a convention in my living room to make it easier for me to attend. And that is exactly what I'm saying here. I want a convention in my house. I can hold at least 12 people. Join me for CitizenCon
that being said,
2018 in David's house. 12 attendees allowed. $4,000 per person is the cover charge.
David, you say that, but 2018, you're probably going to Austin.
That's a
No, not
detail.
LA. Sorry, LA.
That's a detail.
Jeremiah is basically what I've been trying to say. CIG has a history with Gamescom
Yeah, I
because
know.
guess what? That's when Chris Roberts first talked about that he was working on something new.
Oh, I
at
know.
Gamescom.
And I
There
get
is
that.
also the-
There's
a large proportion of people in Germany who are very interested
It's
in
But
it's
there's
also,
also-
the largest game convention in.
Yes. Here's my thing though, and I wouldn't have a problem if this year they hadn't shut down the idea of any conventions anywhere else. If you're only going to have 2 conventions a year and both of them are going to be in Germany, then it would be really nice if you'd support one
Oh, it's
somewhere else.
GDC, you're right.
Just add a third somewhere else,
I
somewhere
think-
in non-Germany. That's my only thing.
They've
I think
done
you're taking it
Australia
very
before.
Personal and overreacting, even just a little bit overreacting, because it's like this is the first time that they're just doing 2 conventions, and it's like, oh shit, well, we're gonna have to just do CitizenCon in Frankfurt this year as well. Shit, we'll be more careful in the future and try to have it so people from other parts of the world can attend. It's 1 year. Get the fuck over it and let Germany have this, man.
No.
Let me just say,
Let Canada have something.
the fewer conventions they have, they're sooner Garden 42 and Star Citizen.
Yeah. I know.
All right, let's move
But
on.
we were told that 2 years ago.
Let's
Guess
move
what we
on.
don't have?
Never give up, never surrender, says Boo Boo.
Boo boo.
Uh,
Brivols84 asks, which do you think will be longer, the line to get signatures or the line for the booths?
it's always signatures. Every convention, it's always signatures. Jesus.
Anyone
Okay,
who's watching, by the way,
2014.
reminder for advice.
No, 2015.
Also, shout out
if you wanna
to my
talk
boy,
devs.
shout out to my boy Nighthawk for letting us cut.
No, no, straight up. Last year, 2016, they actually created a line for signatures, and it was great because it was organized and everyone had to get in line. And huge thanks to everyone who let Nakara, because we had to get Nakara in because he was having severe back problems, so we got him cut in line. And there were a few.
That's
people
our
that got,
that's our boy Nighthawk.
Yeah.
Yo.
huge shoutouts to Nighthawk for
wait,
that.
hang on.
But there was a
I just-
line that year.
Because Nakara
The year
had
before.
a bad back, you cut him.
Yeah, we cut him in half. The year before that, in the UK, it was
madness.
It was literally just a mob. Chris was in the
Go-
center by a table, and there was just a mob.
Go
10
find that
people
interview
deep.
with Chris Roberts.
Go
It
find
was
the interview
nuts.
that I did, because I went to find Sandy, because Sandy and I had been talking all day because I was there interviewing with people, and she was like, no, you haven't talked to Chris yet today. Okay, follow me. I'm going to get you in to see Chris. And she just, I followed her, and she just she parted the crowd. She's like, out of the way. And it was like 10 people deep till we got to Chris. And then I'm huddled in this little tiny circle, like 3 feet from Chris, while 600 backers stare at me in pure and utter fury that I cut in to see him before anyone else.
Listen.
Wait, let me
broke
go.
the rule of the country.
Okay.
Go,
We
fast
queue
cart.
here.
Fast cart.
So in 2016, see what you guys got to do is simple thing. You get a cart, you cut the line everywhere you go.
No, now see here's the thing.
Cause you talk about the car. I was actually in front of the car. He got behind me. There's a
Yep.
picture.
Yeah.
I can
Yep.
show you.
Now here's the thing. You
So
might have
join
to
the
wait.
Shriners.
You might have to wait in line to meet like Chris and Sandy and Aaron and Ben and stuff. But I don't know. I hugged Jeremiah in the street.
Yeah. We talked
We
to
were crossing the street and we were like,
talked to
"Yo,
Steve,
Jeremiah."
wasn't it Steve Bender that we talked to for like hours because
Oh yeah,
was drunk?
and he was super drunk.
Super drunk.
I can beat
It was great.
there was someone highlighted someone from Foundry who does a lot of bug hunting, and he was in this super heroic pose, and I thought to myself, sat on his lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I hung out
here's-
with Matt Sherman on the sidewalk for like an hour talking
yeah,
about the Cutlass.
he was sitting there smoking and we were hanging out with him.
Yep.
Here's the thing. My biggest problem with all of the conventions being in Germany this year is I can't go. And that makes me really sad because I'm trying to buy, I've just bought a new house. I cannot afford to go. I wanted to go so badly because there's so many people that I want to meet. CIG, every single employee from CIG that I've spoken to, even in the most minute amount, have been fantastic. And then all the rest of the community that I've met have been fantastic. This
Here it
is
comes.
the weirdest and strangest
ready?
and greatest group of friends that I've ever had. And I miss
Are you ready?
all of them. I missed Fast Cart.
Here it
I
comes.
miss everyone. What's
Here
coming,
comes.
Jake?
Now, if you, just like David, are unable to afford
Oh,
to go
yeah.
on a trip,
Guess what?
to
I can't go
Germany,
there either.
come to Austin, Texas, the same weekend
I'll be
as
there.
as
Citizen Cup.
CitizenCon, and come join us for VerseCon. I'm going to be there. Fastcart's going to be there. It's going to be a good time. We're going to have panels. Me and Fastcart are going to be on a panel together.
Woo! Here's the other
Like-
problem.
My
I can't
clown
even
had
go
mercy
to
on my
Bar
soul.
Citizens.
Yeah.
I have asked the Ottawa Bar Citizen to not be.
Shout out.
I've asked
Shout
the Ottawa Bar Citizen to not be on the same day as CitizenCon because guess what? I gotta be here doing this the day of CitizenCon. I can't
Just
even
do it
go.
from the Bar Citizen.
I don't have that kind of data, man.
Jeremiah Lee, shout out to him for making like
Yep.
the most freaking beautiful artwork for VerseCon in his free time. So that was really awesome of him. It's got some dank memes in there. It's good.
Is VerseCon going to be streamed?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, we have it.
So
Those guys have their own Twitch channel. Yeah.
yep, we're all gonna be there watching the stuff, but on top of that, we're gonna have panels with a bunch of people from the community. We're also gonna have a tournament. SC4 is gonna be there. We're giving away these freaking awesome trophies. Go on VerseCon's Twitter and check it out.
And they have different sponsors like Track IR.
Yep, we're gonna have all
Hello.
kinds of goodies to give away. It's gonna be great. But yeah, the Twitch channel, if you want to put it in chat, Fastcart is twitch.tv/VerseConTX, which stands for Texas because it's
What
in
he
Texas.
said. I have a technical problem. Remember when I disconnected from Discord?
Oh,
My computer
Oh,
ran out of memory.
Okay, here,
Like,
hold on.
Jake's got it.
It's stuck. I can't do
I got it.
That's okay, we're almost
VerseConTX. So go follow
Yep.
that Twitch channel. We're gonna be streaming there. We're doing giveaways all up until the event. So go check that out. If you want to attend, go to versecon.com, and it's also freaking awesome that we got a freaking .com URL extension.
If you are in the Ottawa/Ontario region, I think the Ottawa Bar Citizen this year is going to be the day after CitizenCon. I'm going to be
Oh,
doing
yeah, there's got to
everything
be a
I
whole
can
bunch
to
of
be there.
barcitizen.sc too
Yeah.
to look up events all around the world.
Yeah, check out
probably one near you.
barcitizen.sc because there will be a Bar
original-
Citizen near you. Check it out. Join up to those.
Yeah. Original Grib asks, is VerseCon going to be in Austin every year? Very likely, unless CitizenCon is also there. Although we might still have it anyway.
Well, the thing is, it's
Oh, if you do, I'm going to sit here. I'm going to bitch about how Texas has 2 cons in 1 year.
It's a fan con. It's not
Hey,
a real.
Uh,
CIG,
No, but
CIG.
Hey,
Yeah,
let's get TwitchCon, so you can go there.
technically it's called VerseCon TX. So technically you can have VerseCon elsewhere in the world.
VerseCon is a fancy brand.
Yeah, so you
VerseCon
have VerseCon every-
OT, the T dot.
David, if you want a convention in your city so badly, make it.
No, I don't have time.
Make the Relay convention.
Hey,
God, Jesus, imagine.
CIG, could you guys please just buy out Turbulent already? Thank you.
Oh, I
No,
have
they
another
got
question
stuff.
while we're doing that. CIG, next year, can you announce CitizenCon earlier like it did last year,
Yeah,
please?
yeah, a little earlier.
CIG, could you bring me some breakfast in bed? Maybe some toast with Marmite. That'd be lovely.
Um,
Right,
CIG,
sir.
could you give me $1 million? I know you've got a few. I'd like some.
Could you also possibly teach Eris how to do accents properly?
Never. Don't teach me. It's the best way I've got of annoying Shiver. He hates it when I do this. Every
Yeah,
time.
Jesus.
Just say bum and he'll like you again.
Boom.
Yeah,
Thank
that-
you,
Alright,
everyone, for hanging out.
Yeah.
Jay Lee,
Quick
everyone in-
promotion.
promotion.
Quick other promotion. If you like this show and you support us by subscribing to us and you've never subscribed to us before, it's half off right now.
I
And,
also didn't get any subscribers today, so there was no wave.
We absolutely got subscribers today. I wiggled.
You wiggled? I didn't see
Yeah,
any.
I did. It was
I
right at the beginning.
apologize.
It's fine. It's fine. It was a 3-month in a row subscriber, so thank
you for that.
I don't remember. who
Also,
it was.
straight up, if you're
Um,
busy in 2 hours, don't worry about it. But if you're not busy in 2 hours, check out the Astropub with Paul Shelley, because that is
Let's see who-
basically our sister cast, and we love him.
Yep. Who do we
And
got
I-
this week?
And after that, we have Gray Headed Gamer. He had Not So Sober Saturday tonight.
Is he on this week?
Is he doing
Yes.
it tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Check out Greyhead
Um,
Gamer after that. It's the Podsat Saturday. Check them
It's
all out.
got Nighthawk, Matauchi, Detox, Grit Spitter, I think maybe.
Check out because
and
Nighthawk is
Attack on
awesome.
TV.
And if you go watch that,
Well, if
say thank you to Nighthawk for all of us here at Relay.
For being
I think
awesome.
Jay Lee himself actually does a bit of art streaming now as well, so check
Yes.
out him.
Oh yeah, if he's going to do that
Oh,
next.
cool. Yeah.
It's
watch-
it's that Twitch channel in chat. JLee_arts.
I
Yeah.
don't see one.
Normally I'd be on top of the link, but I can't.
Why don't
But
I see
yeah,
that in chat?
hey, if this is your first time joining us for the podcast, thank you for joining us. Please click the follow button if you want to know when we're live. Guess what? It's the same time every week, you scrubs. 2:30 Eastern, 11:30 Pacific. That is 2:30 p.m.
At least until daylight saving time's in.
And now it's time for me to go to a Thanksgiving dinner.
And then, if you please go to our website relay.sc for all of our content. You can follow us
Rivals.
on Twitter. You can follow us. Thank you, Brivals. You're beautiful. You're also a Patreon subscriber. Stop giving us money.
That's not what you want to say, Jake. You're doing this wrong.
we don't
deserve
it. Let's be
if,
straight. We don't deserve it.
If you want to see updates and up to the minute Star Citizen news, follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/relay_sc. If you want to support us and don't want to give any money to Amazon and you wanted to give it to a different company instead, go to patreon.com/relay_sc. If you want to buy our sweet, beautiful logo, which is the best thing we've ever done.
Ever.
I'm
I'm
you wanna
so
put
glad I drew that on a napkin.
and you want to put it on your body, go to teespring.com/relay_sc and you can buy t-shirts, laptop bags, stickers, hoodies, all kinds of things.
Do we have an official tattoo artist yet?
No, we should
not
get
yet. But you can put the sticker on your arm and pretend.
What would someone get if they got a relay tattoo?
Oh,
apart from
dude,
laughed at?
like he has a permanent slot on this podcast.
Yeah, anytime, any week you'd like, yeah, I want to be on. Jake, you're fired. This,
Yeah,
he wants to be on.
I'm
He's
gone.
got-
I'm
yeah,
good.
You're gone.
It's fine.
You're good.
It's fine. But if you missed part of the cast, you can catch the replay on Twitch immediately if you click the video button above our heads, or on Monday you can listen to the audio
Maybe.
or the.
I forgot to
video on
post
YouTube
last
and
week, so I
things.
apologize. It's gonna
Yeah,
go
you're
up.
a dummy.
I know.
Yeah, that's it. Come back next week, same time, same place, different people probably, except for David. He's always here.
For some reason.
We love you.
Do you?
Bye.
Really? Bye.
I do.
Bye. I wish I had legs.